I needed the president to be in this country before making this post. And now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is back in Nigeria after 19 days, or should we say 20 days, because he came in the night of yesterday to Nigeria. So welcome to the president. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu left Nigeria and he was inactive as the president. He didn't say anything because there was a case of insecurity, a serious case of insecurity in different parts of Nigeria. The president didn't say a word. No comment from him, meaning he was inactive. Now, my question is this. Why has Kashim Shettima been sidelined? In the sense that all this period where Tinubu they come out, isn't Kashim Shettima supposed to be the acting president? I mean, even though the constitution says the president needs to be inactive for 21 days, right? But again, Tinubu was inactive for like 20 days. So what happened? Why are they sidelining Kashim Shettima? It's almost as if Shettima is just there as a figurehead. I'm sorry to say, this is my observation. It's almost as if Kashim Shettima is just there as a statue of liberty. And I don't know why the Northerners are not even saying anything. Because I remember vividly, when Buhari was leaving the country that time, he was going and coming in, the Southerners, the Easterners, everybody kept on saying, oh, Osibanjo should be made the acting president. Why are they sidelining? Or sideline him? Why is Osibanjo quiet? Is he just there as a statue of liberty? A lot of things happened that period. And at the end of the day, he was made the acting president at a particular period of time. And I will tell you his achievement as the acting president. Although, for some reason, there has been a propaganda about Kashim Shettima that he is the owner of Boko Haram and is the lead of Boko Haram. That one, a story. Me, I am curious. I would like them to make him acting president when Tinubu leaves, because I'm pretty sure Tinubu is going to leave this country again very soon. And he will also be very inactive. Do you understand? So my reason for this post is a straight campaign that anytime Tinubu leaves, Kashim Shettima should be made an acting president. Let us test what he can do. If in true with Boko Haram, according to the rumors, let's see if he will bomb the country. If true Kashim Shettima will Islamize Nigeria according to the story, let's try and see. So far say Tinubu no buy, let's see what he can do in that short period of time. And the reason why I'm saying this is this. During the time of Buhari, a lot of Northerners, they stand gidigba for Buhari back. They feel say if Osibanjo come, Osibanjo go do anyhow. Do you understand? But Osibanjo came, and guess what? Osibanjo did a lot of things that Buhari could not do in all the years when he was president. Now, let me quickly outline some of the things acting President Yomi Osibanjo did when he assumed office. Let's start with this. Professor Yemi Osibanjo assumed the position of the acting president for the second time in January. You see, saying even 2 times. For the second time in January 2017. A period of grave uncertainty over the health condition of President Muhammadu Buhari, who had been out of the country for well over 21 days. Tinubu now only 1 day remain. Maybe he come back to Nigeria because he know say if he no come back, they go make Shettima acting president. Maybe, I don't know. But I mean, stay till like 20 days, you know. Just 1 more day, they go make him acting president according to their constitution. Anyways, who have been out of the country well over 21 days on health grounds. His first official function was a meeting with the executive director of the World Food Programme, Ms. E.R. Tarin Cousin. On the 27th of January of the year 2027, he was informed of serious food shortage in the northeast of Nigeria and why he needed to act fast so to save Nigerians, so to save hundreds of thousands dying from food starvation. Immediately, he constituted a team made up of ministers and other cabinet members and ordered that they activated the Bureau of Public Enterprises Emergency Act. Days after, food and other household needs were on their way to the northeast. Hundreds of Nigerians were saved from starvation. On the 1st of February, he presided over the Federal Executive Council meeting, during which the Presidential Task Force on Food Security was mandated to reduce the price of food items in Nigeria. That's number 1. Number 2, this is another thing he did as acting president, even though a lot of people thought he could not do anything. Number 2, if that was not convincing enough, what was convincing was his decision to go to Borno State a day after Boko Haram had bombed Maiduguri, the state capital. Security agencies and intelligence warned him against the visit, but Osibanjo was not one to shy away from adversity. The next day, he was in Maiduguri and went on on-site assessment of the destruction caused by the terrorists and immediately ordered the reconstruction of the villages. On arriving in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, he ordered all service chiefs to relocate to Maiduguri to combat the insurgency. The next day, they were all there. So he ordered all service chiefs. As a result of the bombing where happened for Maiduguri, he tell all service chiefs, say make they relocate, go Maiduguri. Meanwhile, they buy people as Tinubu no did. Tinubu did not say a word. The buying that happened in Jos, the buying that have been happening in Benue, still happening as we speak. The one where happened for Bayelsa, a lot of herdsmen issue around. As we talk now, it's happening in Kwara State. President did not say a word. Now let's move on to what Osinbajo did. What about infrastructure? On 8th February 2017, he chaired the FEC meeting and gave approval of 21 billion naira for the construction of Ilori Omu Aran Kaba road section. In a familiar vein, on the 15th of February, he approved the award of 126 billion naira road projects spread across Kano, Bauchi, Adamawa, Kwara, Gombe, Enugu, and Kaduna states to be constructed with immediate effect. He need more than infrastructure. He stabilized the economy and brokered a peace deal enjoyed till this day. February 10 to 13 saw Professor Yemi Osinbajo make a rotational visit to the Niger Delta in continuation of his interactive engagement with the oil-producing communities in the region. The visit started in Yonogwa, the capital of Bayelsa State. He then proceeded to Port Harcourt, Rivers State, to meet stakeholders of the oil-producing communities. During the meeting, he rolled out framework for the clean-up exercise in Ogoniland. This is in response of the report submitted by the United Nations. On the 16th of February 2017, Professor Yemi Osinbajo presided over the first National Economic Council meeting of the year and directed the Central Bank of Nigeria to review the foreign exchange policy. The meeting also resolved that fresh $250 million be injected into the sovereign wealth fund. The CBN subsequently released about 500 million through the interbank market, where the 23 bank bought $371 million. Cut to the chase, dollar to naira crashed drastically, bringing a new lease of life to the economic well-being of Nigeria. On February 17, Professor Yomi Osinbajo signed 7 crucial bills into law, some of which are the Oath Amendment Act 2017, Defense Space Administration Act 2017, and the Veterinary Surgeon Amendment 2017. Not just that. On an unscheduled visit that changed the fate of many derelict NCAA workers, Osinbajo appeared at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos on the 23rd of February as a part of the 60-day action plan for business reform in the country. The visit, which took many airport workers by surprise, went viral. During the visit, Professor Yemi Osinbajo inspected facilities and interacted with airport officials on the welfare of the workers and travelers. In less than 24 hours after the visit, the federal government announced the sack of 10 directors of the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authorities. 3 new directors and general managers were also appointed for the Federal Airports Authorities Fund. But more importantly, this was the genesis of Nigeria's steady rise to World Bank Ease of Doing Business Index. Professor Yemi Osinbajo did not only make a case for a friendlier business environment. He ensured the government agency remove bottlenecks by ensuring that they embark on technologies. Not just that, he also did a lot of things, like he sacked the former DSS boss that went to go and block the National Assembly. He also gave justice with that SARS. This is the one that I remember offhand, right? The whole SARS issue, the outcry of the people of police injustice. He did that. Now, the key things he did: Boko Haram, where come bomb Maiduguri, Osinbajo made sure that the service chief went there to make sure that the insurgency stopped as at the period. Right. He made sure there is food and reduction of food prices in Nigeria as acting president, because president know they do well. So far, so good. And president was active as at the time. Muhammadu Buhari was active as inactive as at the time. Now, Tinubu go for 20 days, inactive. Why didn't they make Shetima acting president? Let's see what he can do. Maybe. So all of them will say this guy na Boko Haram. Shetima and Boko Haram, right? The people that said Shetima is Boko Haram, can he Boko Haram Nigeria in, let's say, in 3 months? We'll for test him, or maybe in 20 days. Let's test him. Let's test him. Waiting to happen to the vice president. Why is he inactive? Shena figurehead, is he a Statue of Liberty? Is he a wood? Is he a cloth? Why is he not active in anything? What is the politics going on? Like I said, this same thing happened to Osibajo, and at the end of the day, they made him acting president at a particular 2 times. So how far? Me, the reason why I'm saying this is simple. To President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you plan to leave country again, we want you to make Kashim Shettima acting president. Maybe this will not make you leave. And also, as soon as they give the people a headache, I believe that this video will also give our own headache. Do you understand? So the Northerners, this is a campaign for you guys, I swear. And to other reasonable Nigerians, not only the Northerners. If president is not active, he should make his vice acting. Let's see what they can do. Peace and love. Don't play. So, when I'm ready for my campaign, anytime Tinubu they go, just saying, peace and love, don't play. If you play, you're going to learn, you will learn.